Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mandy and I like to talk about makeup painting, nail polish, self-care, and bargain beauty. Today I am updating the biggest project of them all, at least for me. It is the PANtastic Ladies Collab Group Project Throwback 30, where we combine 30 of the past or present projects and you get to dabble in each of them just a little bit. So if you're interested in seeing that, then stay tuned. All right. As I said, this is Throwback 30. This is round 6. It's been going around for a while. And it is a PANtastic Ladies Collab Group project that was created by Jessica Lee, where they take, there's a poll where she polls everybody. Well, I just went by. And 30 of the top favorite projects, current or past, are voted on and compiled into one project that started last month on July 28th and goes until next year, July 27th-ish. Can't, you know. Anyway, there are monthly updates, and I am doing mine rolling style. I started the project by bringing in 15 of the prompts, and I am bringing one in each update. Well, I'll probably bring in more than one, but I'm bringing one in today. So let's go ahead and talk about what I've been working on, what my progress looks like, and what I'm bringing in. So going down the list, the first prompt is 50 Shades of Brown. That is this year's 50 Shades color. And for that, you're bringing anything brown in any way, shape, or form. So I brought in this guy here. This is an old aromatherapy oil from a brand that I don't think exists anymore. It was a local natural body care company, an MLM, where I live, that I was a part of. Anyway, this is a aromatherapy oil called Clarity. I brought it in. We were at the White Mark, and over the last month, I've used that much of it. Room there, aromatherapy. Actually, that mark is kind of high, I realized. It's a little bit below that, if you can see. So yeah, I brought that in. My goal is to finish it, and I'm making pretty good progress at this rate. 3 more months, and it'll be gone. The next project prompt is for 50 Shades of Pink, and that is anything pink related. And I brought in this guy here is a lip gloss. It is a pink top and a pink product. This is from Medusa's Makeup. It is their Disco Queen lip gloss in the shade Bad Girls. I am wearing it today on top of another lipstick, and I'll give you a swatch of it. There's not too much. I had to blend it out a little bit because it had some of my lipstick on it, but it's a light pink, but it has blue glitters in it. I don't know if you can see the blue glitter shimmers in there, but yeah, it does leave a little bit of shimmer on your lips. So it's not something I reapply often. I usually put it on once and then let it go away because it will leave glitter on my lips. But my goal is to finish that, and it does not want to settle, but I have windowing all the way down to here. So, and then there's some stuck up here. So we're getting there. It's going to be in for a little while. According to my tally marks, I've used it 6 times over the last month since bringing it in. So yeah, that could be accurate. Some of my tallies may be accurate, some may not. I don't always remember to tally. The next prompt is for 50 Shades of Yellow Gold, which was last year's 50 Shades project. And for that, I brought in a product I had in that, and that is the Spascriptions Exfoliating Lip Scrub in Manuka Honey and Tangerine, and that's where we're looking at. We're about a third of the way done. I think that's pretty even. It might be a little divoted inside. My goal is going to be to finish this as well, and according to my tallies, I've used it 4 times over the last month since bringing it in. So, it may or may not happen. I may or may not finish it, but we'll see. I'll give it my best shot. Next up is for Beauty A to Z. I randomly selected the letter S, and for that I brought in my Sun Bath Baked Bronzer from Complex Culture. This is in the shade Play, and this is what it looks like. My goal is going to be to use this 25 times or finish it, whichever comes first. You can see, I don't know if you can see right there, I hit waffle pan. I knew the waffle was close because I could see the impression, but I've used it 7 times over the last month. It's been the primary bronzer I've been using most of the time, and yeah, there's just a little bit of the waffle showing there. So that's exciting. So we'll continue using that and see how much we can progress. The next product is for Budget Beauty, and I'm not going to show it to you because there's nothing really to see, but I brought in the Mega Volume Mascara from Wet n Wild. I have it in to use until September. I am wearing it on my eyes today. It's the only mascara I own currently. Well, that's not true. I do have a sample. I forgot about that. But it's still staying in, and like I said, there's no progress to show. The next prompt is for Color Pan, and that is a project to use something from ColourPop, Soul Beauty, or Fourth Ray Beauty. I only have one product. Well, two. Only one that's really worth working on. This is, oh gosh, I have lipstick all over it apparently. This is a ColourPop lippy stick in the shade Cami. It is their matte formula. I have lipstick all over it because well, first, my goal is to finish it because it has detached from the base, so every time I roll it up, I have to use my fingers to push it back down so as not to squish it, and that's how I got lipstick all over it because I was measuring it. According to my tallies, I used it 4 times over the last month, and I do have paper progress. I will insert a picture here for you. So we made a little bit of progress. I don't know if that's accurate, if I had not measured it properly the first time, or if I really did use that much. It's not a very big product, and I sometimes do reapply it. So yeah, hopefully we will be able to get that used up within the next year, because you know that's really annoying to have to try and push it down every time I use it. And needless to say, I don't usually roll it up unless I'm measuring it. Anyway, that being said, it's staying in. The next is I have no progress on. It was drop 10 before summer. I have the Jergens Glow lotion. I actually did use it once. There might be some progress. Let me pause a minute and take a look. Okay, when I was getting ready, I thought I hadn't used it, but apparently I have used it once, and that made a little bit of a line, so we were here when we brought it in, and it is now down there. That's with one use on arms, legs, torso. So it is to the fullest point, but my goal is to finish this. So keep working on it and try and use it more often, because using it once in a month is gonna make a tan. The next prompt is for Harry Potter, and I chose the one where you pick colors for a house. There it is. I brought in Slytherin, which is silver and green, so I brought in this guy here, which is the Design Essentials Natural Hair Avocado and Almond Leave-In Conditioner, because it's greenish and silverish in my opinion. Anyway, that big fat line is where it is when we brought it in. My goal is to use at least half of it, so let half of what is remaining, so bringing it down to about here-ish. I've used it 5 times over the last month, and it was laying on its side, so I can't really tell, but I don't think there's significant enough change to make a new mark. I only use 1 pump because I don't have a whole lot of hair. I only use 1 pump each time I use it, so that's not a whole lot. But I'm gonna keep using it and working on it, and we'll get through it eventually. The next prompt is for It's Painting Cats and Dogs, and for that I brought in Scooby-Dooby-Doo, a mystery item or something you've never tried before, and I brought in something I haven't even used. It's my Peach and Lily Matcha Cream Deluxe sample. Peach and Lily Matcha Cream. Yeah, face moisturizer. I haven't even opened it yet, so nothing to show. For Mean Girls quotes, I chose whatever, I'm getting cheese fries. And that's a comfort item, and for that I brought in, it's hiding from me, my So Pouty lip gloss balm from Wet n Wild. This is in the Going Coconuts or Coconuts for You. I forget what it's called. Coconuts for You. And I brought this in. It was brand new, hadn't even been opened, and I opened it on August 17th. And we are now right there. I will give it a little mark there. So that's how much we've used so far. I could mark it on the cap, but it just rubs off on the cap. It rubs off less on the inside. And since this is a nice clear product, we can keep track of progress. But yeah, it was, when it was brand new, it came all the way up to the top of the plastic, so I've used a little bit. It is my daily go-to lip balm. It'll be done before you know it. The next prompt is for same pan last year, and I chose Day of the Dead, and I brought in a graveyard item. For that, I brought in my Yensa Super Serum Silk Foundation Deluxe Sample in the shade, I always forget where they put this, shade Light Neutral, which is a little bit dark for me. Oh, you can see, maybe, can you see the glitter on my hand? I wiped that lip gloss off and now there's glitter there. Anyway, this is a little bit dark for me, but it is definitely neutral. Here's a swatch of it there. Of course, you can't really see it too much. I do have a bit of a tan on my hand, but it is a little bit dark for me. I did apply, I am wearing it today mixed with a concealer to lighten it up, and it works just fine that way. That is the first time I've used it, is today since bringing it in, and my goal is to finish it, and I can't tell how much is in there, but it's not a whole lot. I've been keeping it upside down because it was making a mess. All right, the next product is for That's Expensive, and I brought in perfume. Specifically, I brought in this black suede cologne from Avon, full-size bottle of whatever, what is it, 100 ml? I don't know, it doesn't say here. My goal is to use half of the bottle, and I have a little mark there to show my goal. When I brought it in, it was brand new up into the top, and now we're right down there. I did not remember to keep tally marks. I have 2 tally marks, and I know I've worn it more than that because I'm wearing it today, and I've worn it at least 2 times this week. I really enjoy it. If I can, I will find the scent notes and put them up there for you, or I'll just, type them in. Definitely, I know when I spray it, I smell cloves, and then it kind of dries down, and it's, I don't know, kind of a nice, soft, musky. I do smell it on myself throughout the day, but it does kind of fade. So not super strong, long lasting, but it does its job, and I enjoy it. And I don't care that it's a men's cologne, I like it anyway. So that is staying in, of course. The next one is for the Golden Girls, and I brought in Dorothy, and that is a good lipstick or blush. So I brought in a good blush. This is from Essence. It is the blush in the shade 70, Believing, and I am wearing it today on top of another cream blush. But it is a really pretty cool tone mauve blush. And that is a swatch of it there. My goal is to use this 25 times, and I have 3 marked uses, including today, so I have like 22 more uses to go. It's fine. Alright, then the next project is for tiny pans, and that was a PANtastic Ladies Collab group Pan That palette theme from a few years ago, and I decided to bring in my Aether Beauty Moonlight Crystal palette because they have fairly small pans, And my goal for this is to use each shade 5 times. So far I have used shade number 2 once, shade number 3 once, shade number 4 once, shade number 5 once, and then shade number 9 once, shade number 10 twice, and shade 11 twice. I do have a post-it note here, and I also have it tallied on in my notebook. I am wearing this palette today. I am wearing shades number, what is that, 11? No, number 10 on the outer half of my lid, shade number 3 on the inner half. In my inner corner, I have shade number 5. And then on my lower lash line for liner, I have shade number 11. So 5 uses on each of those, and that'll be staying in for a little while, but I'm really enjoying it. And then finally, I have for Women Who Rock, I brought in Katy Perry's Roar. I brought a product that makes you feel fierce, and I brought in a mini nail polish in white from the e.l.f. Game Up collection, and I have not used it yet. So my goal is to finish it, and I haven't started using it yet. So that being said, it is time to bring something in. So I am going to bring in Turn and Burn because it's the bottom of the list and it is all about using sample products. And I have some samples and I want to make sure I use them before I forget about them. So I grabbed all the sample foils that I have currently in my collection and I want to use these up. So I have a sample of the Estee Lauder Nutritious 2-in-1 Foam Cleanser, one Exuviance Gentle Cream Cleanser, one Caudalie Vino Pure Serum, who is this by? Clarins Double Serum Eye, a Vichy, I think that's how it's said, Lift Active Supreme HA Serum, I don't know, Youth to the People Super Berry Hydrate and Glow Dream Mask, and finally from Pharmacy, the 10% niacinamide night mask. So I'm bringing in those 7 foil packets to get use on, and I will try and rotate them into my skincare routine as I can. So that is everything for today's update. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more and how I progress throughout the year, then hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all my progress and all my other panning adventures and informational videos and such. All the stuff I do here on the YouTube. And if you liked it, hit the thumbs up. And until my next video, take care of yourselves, stay true to you, and you'll see me in my next one. Bye!